It's summer, all right. Hello everyone, it is Sam and I hope you guys are having a great day today. I'm here today for a new little thing I want to do on my channel, and that is called Read My TBR. Because like many of you, I have way too many unread books, some of which have been on my shelves for years and I still haven't read them. So I want to do something new where I show you guys 3 to 4 books I picked off my shelves that have been there for a while, unread, and then have you guys choose one that I will read in that month. So this is the first month that I'm going to be doing this, for July. I will show you guys the 3 books that I have chosen that have been on my shelf for far too long, and you guys get to choose which one I read. Whichever one has the most votes, I will read this month. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It will also help give me incentive to read books that had been on my shelves for a while unread, because I want to rectify that. And so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'll now show you guys the 3 books that I have chosen for July. The first one I'm going to show you has actually been on my shelf since the very first month that I started BookTube. So 3 years and a couple of months now it's been sitting on my shelf unread. That book is The Snow Walker by Catherine Fisher. This is one that I picked up on Amazon. It just caught my eye. It looked like it would be an interesting read, but a book that I've literally seen no one talk about. And so I kind of want to read this one too, because I want to know what goes on in this one. It's a fantasy story. It takes place in a very icy, snowy setting, and it follows this evil enchantress who is like ruling this land, but she has a son. She sent her son away long ago and nobody knows much about this son. Is he like his mother? Is he born a monster? What's going on here? So it follows her son, and then it also follows 2 characters who are banished from their town for defying the enchantress, and they end up, seems like, meeting up with her son, and the story kind of takes off from there. So it seems like it'll be an interesting fantasy read, maybe a good one to read for the summer months since it takes place in a cool environment. Maybe it will make me feel cooler. Probably not, but you never know. The next one that's been on my shelf for a couple of years is Here Lies Arthur by Philip Reeve. This obviously is an Arthurian retelling, but it features our young protagonist of Gwenna, who is taken under the wing of this bard Mirrodin, and together he sets out to make her the Lady of the Lake, a boy warrior, and a spy. And together they're trying to set out to make Arthur the king that he will one day be. So it seems like it'll be an interesting story. I particularly like Arthurian tales that are told from the perspective of female characters, but it's one that I've just never picked up. I've never gotten around to reading it, so maybe it's time. I don't know. And the last one I have for you guys to choose from is one that's been on my shelf for a little over a year, since it is a more recent release. I can't talk. And that book is The Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. This one is probably familiar with many of you guys because it is a YA fantasy story, but it's gotten quite a bit of praise from some of my favorite authors, including Tamara Pierce. So I'm curious to see how it is. Some of my favorite booktubers that I trust their opinions, they have also enjoyed it. So, but I haven't picked it up yet myself. But it does follow this young protagonist who has the ability to discern the truth from a lie, and it's a power that is sought after by many political groups. So it seems like it'll have a lot of political intrigue. It is a YA story, so I anticipate some angst, which can be kind of fun to read sometimes, but I just haven't gotten around to picking it up. Alright guys, so these are the 3 books that you guys have to choose from for me to read in the month of July. Is it going to be Snow Walker, or is it going to be Here Lies Arthur, or will it be the ever popular Truth Witch by Susan Dennard? I will leave that up to you guys to decide. After 3 days, I will count the comments that you guys have left and see which one has won. So yes, just let me know down below which one you guys like to see me read in the month of July. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I'm excited about doing these each month. I think it'll help to get me motivated to read the books that have been sitting on my shelves collecting dust for far too long, and I'll be able to interact with you guys and see what your guys' opinions are too, which is pretty great. So yes, it's gonna be a lot of fun and I'm excited for it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a lovely day. Until next time, happy reading. Bye!